Ethnicgreenliving here, and today I am back with another video. In today's video, I am talking to you guys about incorporating more Charlotte Mason into your homes. So for those of you who do not know, I am a mommy of 5, and this year I am homeschooling 4 of my 5. This is my 9th year homeschooling, and since the very beginning we have always used Charlotte Mason and or classical form of education. It's something I've always been drawn to. I love spreading the feast in front of the children. I love making beautiful meals and giving them rich literature and experiences and letting them explore and learn with their hands. And to me, it touches on it, and it is something for all learning styles. And so that works for me. As a large family mama, having multiple children with different learning styles, I love that this is something they can do with their hands. It's something they can hear. It's something they can see. I just love all that comes along with the classical method of education. The one I'm talking about today, again, is Charlotte Mason. And for those of you who do not know, she was born around the 1840s, and you can kind of see that this is old, yes, but you can also see clearly that she has left a lasting impression and legacy on the way that we educate the child, because we're still doing it today. She was a big proponent of character training, of habit training, leaving foundations of faith. We could see with her holistic approach to education, how she educated the whole child. We can see that with music. You know, my boys all, or not all, but my boys are learning the keyboard, and we have a piano in the front. Living books. They convey messages, they spark innovation, imagination, poetry, special times to sit together, to have snacks, to love on each other, nature study, a chance to explore, to experience, to walk together and talk together, and notice the small things that you would never ever notice. You would not ordinarily stop to look at a bug or a leaf or a piece of dirt or any of that. And so I love that it's offering a slow approach and a slow pace to a life that is so full and busy with schedules and alarms and dings and dings and dings and dings and dings just going off all over the place, needing to be a million places at one time. So I love this approach. Okay, she also does a lot approach to her or what I say is her holistic approach, is the morning baskets. It's a great way to cultivate the day, to start a new beautiful day with beautiful goodies, art studies, picture studies like that. So fast forward to 2020, 2021. How do we do this? How do we do it on a budget? And how can we make it simple to understand? Because not everybody can read those long books and dissect all that what she's trying to say. Too easy. First of all, you can do it for practically free. As far as the library, or if you don't have library, but if you have internet, you can get Audible. No, you can get Overdrive through Libby, and you can actually go ahead and check out a lot of the library books that way without even leaving your home. Narration and diction, that's something that you can do using your poetry book, using, let's say you're reading Charlotte's Web or Stuart Little or Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, or like we're reading The Wild Robot, and after that we'll be reading Wonder. You can use those books to actually teach the narration and the diction. And what's really great about the narration and diction is you understand, the child understands, because they're able to communicate to you what's going on. They're able to articulate to you what happened, and so that helps you assess that they know the information, but it also helps them understand what communication really is and what language and English is, which is communicating from one person to another, one person receiving, one person sending the information. So again, I love that you can just slow down and relax in such a busy world with this approach. If you don't want to put it all together, don't worry. I just did a review on the Good and Beautiful, but you can use the Good and Beautiful. My friend Shatona uses Sunlight. She's been using it for probably 7 years. I'm sure she may be in the comments. If you have any questions about Sunlight, I'm sure she'll answer. My Father's World, which I have been using a lot of the way, and Simply Charlotte Mason, and I think I have 1 or 2 of their studies. Okay, you don't want to pay all that money, can't afford all that money, no problem. I just told you how you could do it for free. And also you can just do a little bit at a time, kind of like you do seasonings. Okay, for example, add a little tea time with some little crumpets or little muffins or some little cookies. Bam, the kids are gonna love that tea day. Okay, add a little poetry with the snack. Okay, we're gonna read the poetry, or we're gonna have snack when we're ready to listen to the poetry, and so they can kind of associate that feast of goodness on the inside going into their tummies, as well as the good stuff that's going into their heads. Last but not least, something that you can do to start incorporating a little bit of Charlotte Mason into your home is just going on a daily or a weekly nature study, where you're observing those bugs and the insects and the moons and all the things around the plants. And we have plants all around. And you know, we have chickens and a cat and oh gosh, anyway, but there is nothing like slowing down to pay attention to things that most people abandon and walk past. And I absolutely love that using her method really brings out a lot of goodness. I really love that it's centered around family and togetherness. I don't believe that it's consumerism driven where you need more, but it's more like you can do a lot with a little, and with this little you can have a big spread, a big feast. Now she did use a lot of wooden natural toys and things, because you got to think about, for that time period, that is what they had. They didn't have all these plastics and lights and thrills and whistles, which I think what they had was better anyway. But yeah, I hope this is helpful. I recorded another video and it was 20 minutes long, and I was like, I'm just gonna cut this very to the minimum, and then if someone wants more information, I can give a little bit more, but I'd rather give you just enough and leave you wanting more than to give you too much and you're like, I'm done, I'm not watching anymore. So what I want to say is thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being a part of my family. Thank you for all the likes, for all the comments. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing me. I really appreciate you. If you don't know, I reply to over 90% of every comment. So if you want to talk to me, chat with me below. I would love to hear, do you use Charlotte Mason or any classical methods in your homeschool? If so, let me know. Also, sidebar, it's not what this video is about, but I've done classical conversations for many years. I've been a director, I've been a tutor, absolutely love it. And another classical method is the word-off way, and I have used that as well, and I absolutely love that. And I just love meshing and mixing and making this beautiful canvas of all these beautiful colors that I am playing with and creating with. And so that is how I feel, and I appreciate you guys. Hopefully, if you haven't already, you'll subscribe, and I will see you back in the next video. If you haven't already, check out the playlist. There's a lot of stuff here, like Charlotte Mason believes in preparing a big feast to give to your child. I have a big feast here to give to you, so just watch whatever you want to watch, and I'll see you next time. Blessings.